there are many of you who have taken on this family star, and it has given you abilities. These abilities that we spoke about last, whether it's premonitions, whether it's a type of intuitive knowing, whether it's a variety of different gifts that have been titled by the mass communities as supernatural or spiritual abilities. These are reflections of this Noli Wuni. And you know, the interesting thing about the Noli Wuni is that many of you with these gifts, you are the caretakers of this Noli Wuni, or this star, for your family. And there may be a few of you in your family. And there are even family members that you have that are a part of other belief systems, monotheistic beliefs, whether it's Christianity, Islam, or Judaism. And even when they are praying and asking for helps, there is aspects of you and your Noli Wuni, or that star that follows you, that gives you that ability, or those many abilities, that travels to those people and helps them. So there are many components of yourself that exist inside of you, but then also exist inside of your family that has gone unrecognized. There are many parts of you that are a part of a structure, of a communal structure that existed with some of your ancestors. And some of your ancestors were working with parts of what you're calling the Noli Wuni that exists with you now, but then also their spiritual powers. They were operating and functioning at a higher capacity. They were priests and priestess in the community. We call it Tindena Paga, Bulana Paga, that were responsible for helping the community, healing the community, protecting the community spiritually. And there are many of your ancestors, of our ancestors, that because of the plights of colonialism have dropped this knowledge. This is the reason behind your suffering. I talked about not just women with abilities, but those of you who have the ability to track the behavior through the bloodline, where you see the women in your family were not able to come together or have healthy relationships with the men that they're with. Those of you that are able to track this specific type of behavior, and even the relationships within yourself that you experience. The reason why you're not able to experience this relationship is because you have yet to identify aspects of yourself that exists with you, that gives you the very abilities that you have. These are some of your ancestral birthrights that you carry with you, but you have chosen not to recognize them. So in doing so, they are stopping your relationships. And it's not until you begin to recognize those aspects of yourself and those aspects of your ancestry will you have the peace when it comes to your relationships. So this is what I'm explaining as far as good standings and bad standings. There's several of you that your ancestors had dropped this knowledge, and it has created a curse on your family. And those that have the gift have the responsibility to reconnect not only yourself, but essentially by you reconnecting to nature yourself, you are reconnecting your family as a whole to certain parts of nature. And you are saving your family. So while you think it's about yourself, I want you to understand that this path that you're taking is not only going to save you, but it's going to save your family as a whole.